2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3.
Are they the favourites? I don't know, but they need to win, Andy.
They definitely do need to win. And the question about the psychological approach for Barca, the motivation coming into this game, because firstly, they know they're not playing well. There's a lot of talk around the club, as there always is, especially when things aren't going too well. And as you suggested there,
watching the game at Atletico Bilbao, thinking that probably Athletic was going to get something out of the game and giving them some hope. Unfortunately,
that he needed and that Barcelona desperately blocked by Torres, and maybe Villarreal are a bit taken aback by this positional challenge they've been given. They wouldn't have expected this. Role that suits him more, one that he's more used to, of course, from his time with Atletico Madrid. Here's Messi, also playing through the centre. Now, Messi once more.
This is something that we've seen this season, especially in the last few games. Messi as he's getting older, as he's probably going to have less legs in him, it's a position that we're going to see Messi playing more often. He's jumping on the pressure. Iborra, has a lot of ground to cover, and then you see Barcelona players enjoying, the good spaces. They're getting on the ball. They're enjoying themselves in those first minutes.
Griezmann to Messi, on to Vidal. Vidal with the wasted end product, but again, highly promising approach play between the front three, and Griezmann and Messi passing to each other. There was a recent game where
obviously Semedo had a few mistakes in the first few games, and then Sergi came back playing at right back. But as you see here, he likes to bomb forward. He's
found any so far, and there even is a breakdown from Santi Cazorla as Messi goes scampering away now. Looks for Suarez. I think the pass was intended for.
Semedo was bombing forward on the right. Had he play him on, it would have been,
Piqué rising. Griezmann on to Vidal. Such an open game. These two teams do like an expansive style, as Pau Torres clashes with Suarez, and the referee initially didn't give anything, but now Lionel Messi, of course, will take the free kick. A man with 22 goals in 27 games so far this season, and 17 assists. Not bad figures for a player who's, in inverted commas, in decline.
Oh, 17 assists is a joke.
And now he'll have a chance from this free kick. Worrying moments for Sergio Asenjo. Does Messi go top right? That's where you would think he will aim this one. It's normally his favourite spot. A four-man wall for Villarreal, and Messi did go for that top corner, but it took a flick off the wall behind for a corner.
In that 4-all draw that you talked about earlier, he did score a free kick, I think, in the dying minutes of the game, and then Luis Suarez ended up scoring the equalizer. The quality of this player is just unreal, and obviously he can score from any position, really, Lionel Messi.
Second corner for Barcelona then. A hugely entertaining opening 20 minutes at the Estadio de la Cerámica, as it comes back to Busquets, and Messi sends in the cross. Not a bad one, but Zambo Anguissa can...
Those tactical fouls. As we see once again, 1v1 from Piqué with Iborra. You know, defensively Barcelona are taking a lot of risks. Playing really well with the ball, but without the ball they need to actually assess it.
What a run from Messi. Finds Suarez, who's going for the curler. Oh,
wow.
Luis Suarez, top corner after the run and the pass from Lionel Messi. Those two once again showing they are the deadliest combination in world football. Leo Messi with the dribble and the assist, and Luis Suarez with the perfectly placed finish. What a game. 2-1 to Barca, not even 20 minutes played yet.
Unbelievable first 20 minutes. You see Leo Messi protecting the ball from Pau Torres. Zambo Anguissa is trying to outmuscle him now. He can't do it. Mario Gaspar is out of position, and Luis Suarez, look at that. I mean, world-class finish from the Uruguayan striker. What a first 20 minutes we're having, Andy. Fantastic football.
Well, great to watch, and every promise with these two teams, the style they play, that it's just going to continue this way. 4-4, we're going to beat that easily tonight, aren't we?
I'm not sure the CTM will be happy if the final score is 4-4, but I'm sure they're going to see
issues with that, unless they're looking maybe at Suarez using his arm to hold off Mario.
For me, there's nothing there, Andy,
and
the goal is given.
Nothing for the VAR official Ricardo de Burgos Bengoechea either. So the referee, Carlos del Cerro Grande, blows the whistle. We're underway again, and about time we had another chance, isn't it? Messi onto Griezmann, and Pau Torres this time doing well, getting into...
you need to defend well in order to attack well. And Barcelona, you know, in those first minutes, the top of the diamond, because he's enjoying space, finding the right spaces. Zambo Anguissa and Iborra, you know, can get even closer to him. And once again, this is his preferred ball into Jordi Alba's run. But this is what I was talking about. What happened?
The fullbacks, Semedo and Jordi Alba, and they're going to come forward. Let's pause that as Messi goes through it. It's just beyond him, but if the fullbacks are going to come forward, as Alba does so often and has already created a goal, then there's going to be a lack of cover if you've got three forwards plus the fullbacks coming forward. You're going to be light in numbers whenever you lose the ball. Here's Suarez to Griezmann to Messi, the front three combining to Suarez. Can he make it 3-1? He has to check and turn back, and the chance is gone. Has it? No. Semedo with the shot in the end. The offside flag is up, and all of that counted for nothing. But once again, Andrea, Messi, Suarez, Griezmann, all combining. We have not seen this all season. Maybe there were glimpses of it. You see the offside in that game at Eibar, as you mentioned, way back in, when was that? October, November. But Semedo to Busquets, flick to Messi. Here he is trying to feed Griezmann again. Pau Torres having a tough game. Charged down for Suarez to find Sergio Alba, and now Messi to Jordi Alba to the byline, and he just got caught in two minds a little there. Alba there.
This is the problem with Alba, isn't it? His first thought is always that cutback to Lionel Messi, and when he wants to change his man, he just lost a little bit of the tempo there.
Here's Messi, who's on corner-taking duties now. It has probably got a secret long throw.
Maybe
Here he is on the ball in a more familiar position. Dribbles past one and tries to link up with Piqué.
So if you are playing Vidal, it's because of your defensive duties as well. So it's something that I'm sure the Setien is not happy with.
Here's Vidal on the ball. Back to Messi, approaching the half-hour mark at the Estadio de la Ceramica. Receives the pass now. Messi takes it off him.
This is what Barca like to do, to keep possession, keep passing the ball, breaking lines of play by passing the ball, and to have players close.
Now Lenglet breaking forward to find Sergio Roberto. Messi. Back to Sergio Roberto. Villarreal trying to stay.
I thought that in the last 5-10 minutes, Villarreal, you know, the lines are a lot closer. They're playing as a unit defensively, and on the break, they're doing well. They've been doing well since the first minutes, an own goal.
Yeah, that was the opening goal after just 3 minutes. Barca getting their noses in front early on. Great play from Sergio Roberto in his position on the left of midfield, finding Alba, but then the equaliser. Chukwueze waiting the pass perfectly for Alcázar, who just stayed onside, and what awareness to find Cazorla there.
Yeah, but look at the space Cazorla's got. So Lenglet has to think. He sees Gerard Moreno, but he sees Cazorla as well. The ball is going to Cazorla. Well, I'm going to go there and defend. But then there was no help from Barcelona's midfielders. And this is just typical, fantastic solo run of Leo Messi. And what about that for a finish from Luis Suarez?
Yeah, the classic old combination. Messi to Suarez, to the back of the net. We've seen it so many times. Suarez with 14 goals now in his 20th start.
Easy, and you got players of Cazorla's quality who can pick up a pass anywhere. It is going to be dangerous. So I'm sure the Setien is not happy with this.
Did you see anything with Alcázar that might explain why he's not on the pitch now?
In the last transition of happy one, as there's a chance now for Messi.
There's always a chance when Messi's in this kind of position. He flicks it back to Busquets.
They will score a goal.
Cazorla with the corner. Cleared by Piqué at the near post. And Messi now will try to turn and spark a counter-attack. Sergio Roberto plays.
Chance.
Messi to take the corner. Will he try and shoot from it? He often is these days. This one is over the head.
First post. Normally it's Busquets playing in that position. Now it was Griezmann making the movement up into the first post. Looking for that flick from Leo Messi. But with the whip, that curl that he can give with his wonderful left foot, I'm sure that we will see a goal from Olímpico, like we say here in Spain, from Leo Messi.
To Busquets. Messi dispossessed. Griezmann alongside him. Messi gets there just ahead of Santi Cazorla onto Sergio Roberto, Jordi Alba, Luis Suarez, and nearly 3-1, and it still might be. It's deflected behind. Everything going that way. There's an offside against Alba here, so Barca don't get the corner at the end of it, but they are cutting through this Villarreal defence with ease. This time I wonder if Javi Calleja will instruct Chukwueze to do a little bit more of that, helping out defensively to close down the space that Alba.
Look at the ball from Ter Stegen to cut 2 lines of pressure of Villarreal. He finds Griezmann, and you got Messi, Suarez, Vidal. Now Jordi Alba going forward once again, so it's very difficult for Villarreal. They're always outnumbered in that midfield.
It's found by Semedo, inside to Griezmann, onto Messi. Messi flicks it back. Griezmann going for the chip.
Oh my days!
What a goal! Antoine Griezmann has pulled out a Leo Messi finish. If you remember, just over a year ago, Messi at Real Betis, Griezmann was watching because he's done exactly the same, and he was teed up by the back heel from Messi. A glorious goal for Barcelona, and crisis, they don't get on, they don't connect. What's all that about?
What a goal from Antoine Griezmann, finding Messi first, Messi backheeling it back to the Frenchman, and that finish is just from a player full of confidence and full of quality. Look at that. Griezmann to Messi, Messi back to Griezmann. He sees Asenjo a little bit off his line, and that finish is just top quality. Oh my God.
Well, what a first half this has been. Beautiful, beautiful finish from Antoine Griezmann, grazing the bottom of the crossbar and teed up by Messi. There was so much talk about their lack of connection, but you can see the big smile on Messi's face there as that went in. He was more than happy to lay it back for Griezmann and say, there you are, Antoine, finish it for us. And Griezmann obliged. And if you're a Barcelona fan watching this, you've got to be thinking, wow, finally, this is what we... Time, and please don't make it stop. Let's just carry on. We skip half-time. As Messi comes forward, tries to spread it out, asks for the handball, and the referee, Carlos Del... Games since the restart, but they've been blown away defensively by Barcelona in this first half. It could have been easily more than 3. With half expected him to shoot straight away. Instead, it's Busquets flipping it through, looking for Messi. Pau Torres is gratefully able to just shield it behind for a goal kick, and Villarreal are probably just... want to get back in the game. Well, how do you try to balance the needs of the team?
Well, I see that Moi Gomez is going to come on. Yeah, this is what I was going to suggest, really, to probably put an extra midfielder or how many players there are in the middle. It's very crowded. There's traffic there, so the space are going to be, you know, in the wide areas. Barca, they only have the fullback.
A wonderful goal as well for Griezmann in that opening 45 minutes.
Oh, absolutely, surely the best connection with these partners up front, Luis Suarez and Leo Messi. In those first 45 minutes, we hadn't seen that all season, and then today, the Frenchman has been enjoying himself. You know what the quality players he has around.
One of those, Messi, with 2 assists today. No goal yet, though, for Messi. Gets another assist, which he will, of course, at some point this season. We'll just see if seemingly every other week. Here's Piqué. Flips it to Messi, away from Moi Gomez. Messi on a run, but he's well challenged.
Countering already in the second half. You know, Calleja wants to have more control. And Barca, this is what they need to do. They need to slow the game down. They don't want Villarreal to counter. So how can you do that? Through possession, through keeping the ball, not giving the ball away cheaply. And this is what they will look to do in the second 45 minutes.
Look how Messi has dropped so deep between the central defenders, which may be something we see more and broken up. And now it's Barca looking to counter. And they've got 3 forward, the 3, Messi, Suarez, Griezmann. Run being made by Vidal on the overlap, cut back for Griezmann, chested down for Messi, who tried the audacious cushioned volley lob. And again, that combination play really well seen by Griezmann to chest it down.
Good movement from Suarez and Arturo Vidal on the right. Good shift from the Chilean.
The overlapping run demanding the pass. A little more conservative from both teams in this second half. Here goes Messi, and Semedo is coming forward to support him.
Obviously, Villarreal are the ones that need to turn things around. So for Barca, they're just happy to keep possession. And when Villarreal does go forward, they will leave spaces. And obviously,
Semedo into Messi. Flicks it back to the fullback. Now Messi once more. Finding Vidal. Between defence and attack. And imagine he would go in the middle, and now Moi Gomez will go to the left.
Yes, absolutely. Moi Gomez will be
a far more controlled game in the second half from both sides. Messi now looking for Vidal to break the lines to Suarez. Griezmann's waiting for the cutback. Suarez going for goal himself from a narrow angle. He's claiming it should be a corner. He's not going to get it, but maybe he missed the chance with the cutback to Griezmann when it was on.
Well, I want to see it again, because that's a right run from Suarez. Pau Torres is wrong-sided. He doesn't know where he is. He just wants to give him the ball, but he doesn't seem to know when. He's just waiting. He looks up. He knows where Griezmann is. What should I do? What should I do? Get past the keeper, pass it. When he lost the time, and obviously lost a big chance.
Yeah, maybe Raúl Albiol just did enough to be aware of Griezmann and suggest that he was going to be able to cut out any cutback.
Yeah, Suarez couldn't find the line of pass.
Semedo. Now Messi. Through for Griezmann, who aims, and now Suarez taken off after an hour, which is unusual.
It is unusual, and he's gonna rest. He's gonna rest now, Suarez, because they've got some important games coming up.
Messi finds Puig, who helps it on to Griezmann. Riqui Puig darting forward in support, goes back to Messi. Rakitic getting a first touch, and now the midfielder again.
Messi, and that might be another option for Barca.
And they were the runs that Sergio Roberto was making in the first hour when he was playing that position. And here is Puig now getting into an advanced position, finding Messi. Griezmann outside him. Here's the Frenchman looking for the cross to the... But now it's just hopefully nothing more than loose laces for Leo Messi. But Jordi Alba looking really tired, understandably. Dembélé. And now also missing Frenkie de Jong. Samuel, age of 36, that he's come back as Chukwueze sends it inside. Bacca contesting the loose ball, but it is half cleared by Piqué. And now Busquets onto Griezmann, onto Messi. Pirouette and a through ball beautifully for Rakitic. Support from Puig. Griezmann in there as well. And now Vidal deflected, saved by Asenjo. Great incisive football again from Barcelona. And they might have another chance here as Alba picks it up, finds Messi, back to Alba, who can shoot, and it's straight at Asenjo. A couple of good chances. And a point I made briefly in the first half as well, as a misplaced pass.
A very difficult place to do it, and Barcelona, they stepped up. They're playing much better. A lot of
still 3-1 to Barcelona, all the goals in the opening period, and at the moment it's game over. But if Villarreal score it, it'll be a very different momentum to the game. But it is Barcelona now with Riqui Puig, sends it on to Messi. Messi back for Rakitic, back to Messi, couldn't quite control it. Not scrambled away yet though, as Vidal wins it back, finds Sergio Busquets. Riqui Puig to Messi, all very intricate. Now Vidal for Sergio Roberto. Messi into the corner, and there is the fourth goal. And that surely does kill it off as Messi strokes it into the corner. Goal number 23 of the season. Wonderfully set up in the end by Sergio Roberto, but great interplay from Barca. They look a completely different team tonight.
Now, fantastic football from Barcelona. And you called it, Andy. There was only Leo Messi missing from the score sheet. Well, he gets his goal in the 68th minute. Fantastic football from Barcelona. It starts with Riqui Puig, and we said that, they weren't looking for Messi. Well, he did look for Messi, the youngster, as the rebound here from Rakitic. I think, yes, Arturo Vidal is onside. The ball gets played into Sergio Roberto. It's a long play from Barcelona, but they keep, keeping the ball in short spaces, good quality, good fit, quick fit. Arturo Vidal plays Sergio Roberto in that cutback. Normally, you see Jordi Alba doing that. Well, Sergio Roberto does it perfectly. And Leo Messi just has to pass it in the back of the net, something that he does particularly well.
That's, for Messi, an easy finish. It's a fairly easy finish for any professional player, but especially for Leo Messi. Dissecting the two defenders, steering it away from the goalkeeper and just inside the post. So Barca with the 4-1 lead now, and really well set up from Sergio Roberto, he's such an intelligent player to be able to play in all those positions that he has over the years, and to do so.
He was fantastic in, well, as we will have a look here, I think that Arturo Vidal is onside, so they would...
Ooh, or is he? That right foot, maybe, just a fraction offside.
It might be.
We'll see.
I'm not sure.
They'll get the lines out to confirm it geometrically rather than our hunches.
Yeah, but I was saying with Sergio.
Jordi Alba intended to play it, and there we do see it is the right foot of Arturo Vidal that was offside as he was trying to get back, but didn't try. Well, he tried enough, he didn't get there. As Piqué comes forward for the corner. Messi back for Rakitic, and now Alba. Messi's making the run in behind, well spotted by Alba. Messi's volley was a little mis-struck. It's cleared by Nino.
Well, and those corners that Barcelona take, sometimes with two players, they want to play back. and in order to move the Villarreal defense and surprise with those runs from second line from Lionel Messi. We keep seeing that from Barca, but there's no way that team
called into in this second half.
And the first time that Chukwueze gets isolated 1-on-1 against Jordi Alba. But obviously, I thought there was a foul on Martin Braithwaite, really. Otherwise, why would he have gone down on a Barcelona's break? But Villarreal need to find Chukwueze more.
They got a hard finish to the season. They're away at Getafe next on Wednesday. Getafe look to be getting back to their best after a shaky restart. They were really good at Real Madrid a few days ago, deserved a point before being undone by a late penalty. Then Villarreal against Real Sociedad. Very difficult finish to the season for Villarreal, having played Barcelona tonight as well, of course. So not an easy run-in for the Yellow Submarine.
Not easy at all. And Calleja this week has been talking about Champions League, and I remember before the break he did the same, and then Villarreal went on to had a very unfortunate debut against Sevilla at home, and he ended up getting sent off. And who played and started the game at Mallorca, at the Visit Mallorca stadium, and did really well, looked very comfortable.
Messi looking for Braithwaite, who takes it round the keeper but can't get enough on the shot, and Ansu Fati can't quite follow up. We see Ronald Araujo now after that run from Messi, just a bit too far in front of Braithwaite, who seems to become a bit forgotten. Jack in the box assistant to Quique Setién, never short on energy and rarely short on words as well, and he obviously aimed a few towards one of the officials that has earned him a yellow.
So this is what Barca needs to do, just slow the tempo down, keep possession, keep passing, making Villarreal run.
Barca trying to Matty off the bench or occasionally to deputise for one of them to rotate. It's a
middle where the spaces on the sides. This is when you need your wingers. So it's fantastic to bring on such a talent like Ansu Fati, because he's gonna give you that width and that depth. And this kid, obviously not today, but not only scored 6 goals, but I think 5 of those goals have been the first goals of the game, which, yeah, he's doing really well, Ricky Puig. And about Ansu Fati, he hasn't even trained with the B team. Not that he's gone straight from the under 18 to the first team, and we gotta give credit to Valverde, who actually, you called him up for a...
Fixtures come thick and fast, and it's on Wednesday at home to Espanyol, the local derby, as Messi goes through. Narrow angle, but he tries to score, very nearly done. And of course that game against Espanyol on Wednesday, if Espanyol don't win that game, they're relegated mathematically. So Messi now free kick in perfect Messi range.
That would be a very painful way to go down for Espanyol against Barcelona.
At the Camp Nou.
At the Camp Nou. A very disappointing season from Los Pericos. Everyone knows that with the squad they got, but it wasn't enough, and now Rufete, taking the reins for the last part of the season.
Their next opponents for Barcelona, but Messi will try and close out this win with a goal first.
He scored in that goal last season.
In the 4-4.
In the 4-4, and from a very similar position.
Will they lie someone flat? Messi off the bar. Asenko was struggling to get there. Braithwaite has it spectacularly saved by the rapidly recovering goalkeeper. Asenko looking at his defender saying, what, I have to do it all? As Messi hits the bar. Braithwaite first.
But the technique of Lionel Messi is just unreal.
Ricky Puig with the nice pass for Sergi Roberto, who sends it over the top and behind for a goal kick. Just thinking about Quique Setién, Andrea, how much of a victory is this for him? Not just to win the game, but to do it in the style they have. That this has been a performance with a big contribution from the manager tactically. The way he changed things at the beginning by putting the front three together, changing the position.
Title is in Real Madrid,
and a comfortable win. And especially exciting, the front three firing together. Hola, hola, hola. Aquí estamos. Hola, hola, ¿me escuchas?